and listen. Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Okay, now we are going to talk about introduction to divination. So this is a hard research, which is hard research since I've been off around some weeks. Need researching some of these stuffs and cutting some of this stuff so I can have some an information but not too much into it. Okay. Now let's go to the content. The content is we have a questions. Two questions. What next is the significant of the studies, and then what is divination, types of divination, a methodology, analysis and discussion, synthesis, conclusion, definition of terms, then the last is the reference. And then the recommendation. Now the question is, what is divination? We will discuss here. And what are other types of divination? Significance of the study. This study is to have an idea of a divination. Also to use some philosophical theories in analyzing it. So I use the determinism philosophy here. Ethical consideration. One, I am not a philosophy major nor a master's degree. Thus, this study didn't evaluated by a panelist, nor I do have an advisor on this. Yes, an errors on my analysis, so take this grain of salt. Also, I will put some of my studies on a free course on or some lessons I learned in my since year 2000, 2020. Uh, there's some videos and some small lessons which I attend. Analysis only based on my research and my some what I've learned. Gaps and limitations. There are a lot of divination tools, but I only put some of it on the content. Discussion is more on the information. Does this not includes how to do or no, nor how to interpret them? Now there are so many types of divination, but the interpretation varies itself. Like tarot, they have cards. Major and minor arcana, then how to interpret them, spreads, scrying is another, how to interpret scrying, but I won't teach them here. Learn it from yourself, learn it from from some sources. Exclude false method because the false method, once they see like uh, some cards, then they will interpret it falsely, not in the correct way in interpreting tarot, which is I won't discuss since not on this topic. Genetics determinism is not on. Okay, genetic determinism is like endomorph, ectomorph, and mesomorph. Then your genetic potential is determined to by your genetics, which is not included. Pattern determinism is not included. This is more on like a chess game. You have a pattern, then it's determined you need to check this or a blunder, so not. World prediction is not included. World prediction is like predicting the world stuff, which is another topic. No, divination, and it's an act of predicting the future as the source. They call themselves divini or divinatore in other sense. Being aware of the possible result will help day-to-day decisions, gain wisdom and knowledge of the unconscious self. Uh, Types of divination we start on scribe. Unable to see the future or the past meant seeing ordinary sense, using ordinary sense like eyes, sight, mostly sight. Relate to the world Related to the word descry means to see a distance. Tools used to in scrying are black gazing mirror. So they use it a black mirror. I have no idea on that. Crystals, they usually quartz crystals is used. Can use is other types of crystals they use. There are so many types of crystal quartz. Uh, Cat's eye, rose quartz, other quartz. More on that. Candle divination is another thing. Now we go to astrology, defined as a study of movement and relative position of the celestial body that influence us humans. Well, they say stars and other planets will connect in our day-to-day basis. Uh, More on that in as once we tackle deeper on astrology. Not deeper, just a small touching the surface on astrology. Each planet has influence on us person born, can see possible signs of high and low vibrations. This will tackle a bit of the high vibration and low vibration in our analysis. There's some samples there. Link individual lives to the cosmos and the universe. Numerology. Yes, I did learn this few on year. I think that's on April 2020. From some sources. Just a small topic, which is metaphysical science of numbers helps discover pers- personal self. Now, Pythagoras said the world is built upon powers of numbers. Types of numerologies they use is the number letter. So I think this is common in ways in the past times. The flame, uh, friends, love, affection, marriage, enemies, sweet. Flames. That's also a numerology type of divination. Uh, Due to ethical consideration, I do have some names, but I won't post. I won't even show it. Okay. Birthday number. Okay. This is like 12, some 1220. Okay. There's a significant time. Life path number. Okay. Life path number. I will share this to you. Okay. There are some methods in life path numbers. Or the destiny number using the method of as we said, the Babylonian method or the Chaldean method. Mm, uh, okay. Next will be